Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is Sooty and Sweep on the ZX Spectrum. I'll put a picture of the cover on the screen just now. There you go. You've got Sooty and you've got Sweep. Sweep's the dog. Doesn't really make sense, does it? Because the dog's kind of sooty. But anyway, but Sooty is the puppet there, as seen on TV. This was Matthew Corbett, and he had his puppets that he did things with. So Sooty, Sweep, and Sue, and I think there was there other ones? I don't think there was. I can't remember them anymore other than that. It wasn't one of my favourite programmes. It was a bit bizarre because Sooty and Sweep didn't really speak, but Sweep used to whisper in Matthew's ear, and Sooty used to squeak, and then you had Sue who could talk perfectly normally, which was really weird. So the basic story is Matthew's gone out for the day, Sweep has left bones all over the house, and you as either Sooty or Sweep have to clear up after the Sweep's little dirty bone dropping thing, and it's really weird. So we'll go for one player. We'll go for keyboard. We'll play as Sooty, I think, because he's a little teddy bear. We'll put it on easy because it's that kind of thing. Now, I've played a number of these kind of games before, with sort of the, Postman Pat and a few other things like that. I was moonwalking there. Did you see that? I kind of went backwards. Anyway, one of the things to note is that kind of the Adnese was quite good because it meant that the kids could play it. However, I think this one's quite a tough game because there is one element of it that is absolutely horrendous. Now, I had to work out the keys as well, which is the other thing. There's meant to be a key for activating things, and there's an up and down, up being your jump, and then you've got your left and right, and then a button to fire your magic, which you can do if you push down as well. You get a different one. It's like a custard pie it throws. In fact, it is a custard pie. So you've got to walk around like that. You've got a little energy bar for that. You don't die on easy. You probably do on hard, but on easy you don't die. And there's a key. We'll take that for the house. You just pick that up. But one of the things that I found really interesting is if you look at the controls in the actual cassette inlay, they don't match. They don't make any sense at all. They don't actually match the game in any way, shape, or form. Oh god, he's got a funny jump. I'm gonna go up here. Oh, you're gonna let me get up there? So there's a bone up there. We want the bone. There we go. And you sort of freeze them. You don't kill them, which is quite nice. But they had quite a lot of success, it seems, with these kind of games in the 80s. What I found really disturbing is, first off, that Sweep here, and probably Sooty too, actually has legs, because we never saw legs, because of course he had his puppeteer's hand up his bottom the whole time. So I find it quite disturbing, actually, to discover he had legs. Oh God, I've jumped in there. I didn't mean to. Get the bone. Stop jumping around. He sits on his bottom when he gets whacked by that thing. Alright, so I don't know how I managed to jump through that wall because now I can't do it. It's weird. Right. She seems to give you your magic back. So this is Sue. Now Sue actually looks incredibly large in comparison when she was actually the same size as the two other puppets in the game. You have to get the key to go outside. Now I'm going to show you when we get to a certain point. We're going to get to a point that really frustrated me earlier. It's to do with going up and down stairs. Going up and down stairs seems to be almost impossible for these characters. It just seems to be beyond them. There's a little bit of there's a lovely big it's a lovely big sprite. There's not a lot in the way of sound effects, but it's not really that, and things like the cake do things like that, like pause them all, and you go, oh, does it? And there's other things that do things, but it's quite surprising. Now it's open now, but I can't go through it. I think I have to touch her like that, and it makes a dink noise, and now it's open so I can go through. It's like you have to drop off the bones with her as you go along. It's kind of weird. It's not a bad little platformer. It's not. I wouldn't rave about it. I mean, it works okay. It performs okay. You can walk around quite easily and get point A to point B, which is good. The level for children, I actually think it's a little bit more complex, or maybe that's just me. than your usual ones. Postman Pat's really good because it's just simple, sort of drive around, deliver here, there, and everywhere. And it's fairly easily mapped. There we go. Now we've got the front room. Up to the stairways. Now, this is the problem. The stairs. Watch me try and go upstairs. I just can't. I can jump up on here, but I just can't go up the stairs. I can go downstairs. That's not an issue. Don't worry about going downstairs, because pushing down allows you to go downstairs, which is perfectly logical if you think about it. You know, down to go downstairs, but you just can't go upstairs very easily. So we'll get this one, a bone there, and we'll touch. Oh God. There, she's got that. Right, let's jump over it. Oh God, I've hit him. Should have shot him really. So we could go past. Right, so we're outside in the porch. Oh gosh. You get 10 minutes of play, it seems. I wonder if hard's harder. So it doesn't think there's much to this. You know, he's obviously gone out. Yeah, Matthew's obviously only gone out for 10 minutes. No. Front porch, you can't get out of there, because that makes sense, because of course Matthew's gone out there. Oh, aren't you saying that? We've just touched Sue, so sometimes when you touch her, she lets you open doors. No, definitely not this time round. Okay. It's funny, she beats me into every room. You know, she was just in that room on the other side, and now she's sort of like beamed into this room. Now I can go down. Okay, so look, there you go. I'm going down. It looks very sensible and logical. We'll open this door and we'll go in here and we'll get this board. But then you try what seems like absolute, you know, seems totally logical to go up. You know, to push up on the thing to go up. See that thing there? I think that's meant to be a wand. So you know, he's got his little wizarding wand. Can't seem to. Oh, I hate this one because it always comes back to life on you. Right, now I need to get up these stairs. Now, you'd think that this would be really, really easy to do, but watch. You can't jump it. You have there's like a way to activate to go up them. If I stand on this one here, the little platform itself is probably only a single square long. So we turn around. We're up there. Right, okay, so you say to yourself, right, well, I'll jump up here, and I'll jump up this next one. Can't. Just nothing to stand on. So you turn round, and now you're facing the wrong way, so you step forward a little bit, and you can't. You still can't get onto it. So one more. Can't get onto it. And then you're off. So there is a button to press. Now, I haven't worked out what it is entirely. I've tried the keyboard a few times. I thought it might be to hold the magic on and then kind of walk towards it. But that just fires your magic all the way along. So it doesn't do anything with that. So I've got another button held now. Now you'd think it would be sort of hold and walk up it, but it doesn't seem to work that way. So you're kind of stuck. And I say, I worked it out earlier. I pushed something and something made something happen. But not sure what that was. I'm just pressing all the keys literally now. Now I wouldn't mind so much, but the instructions actually are wrong in the book. They don't tell you all the keys. They don't work. Do you know, the thing is, I wouldn't mind so much, but as I say, this is actually so well. Yeah, it's pretty game breaking if I'm honest. It is pretty game breaking. And I haven't said before, this was a request as well. This was a request from Andre Russell. He asked if I could play this. I'll put a link in the description below to his channel. I actually think it wouldn't be a bad game if Because they've got the colours, they've got all the things. There's a plan to the game. It's not too difficult because nothing really hurts you. But it wouldn't be a bad game if you could actually. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. If I'm just hitting the fire at the right place. The thing is, I wasn't even near my keys at the time when I went up to it. Let's see if I can find a. That's obviously pause. Now, the way it's laid out, you'd think it would be close to me because, and I'll go with this theory because the keys that I'm actually using, the QA, ZX, which is left and right, which are right below Q and A on the keyboard, and the C button to fire. Now you'd think that wherever the triggering button would be, it would be very close to that. So you would think that logically, the triggering going up the stairs would be there. Now I've tried this quite a few times, and I keep on getting frustrated and letting the time run out because I can't quite work out how to get up the stupid things. Now they said it was the enter, but the enter doesn't seem to do anything. And if you push up and run at the stairs, you jump. I'm wondering if it's a precise. Let's see if it's a precise movement. Precise. Oh god, stupid bumblebee. No, you see, I'm just flying through it again. So you basically what you end up with is 10 minutes of not being able to get up the stupid stairs. I'm missing something. If you've played Sooty and Sweep and you know how to get upstairs, you tell me please in the comments below, because I have not been able to work it out, and it's really kind of annoying because you just run out of time. And the thing is, you know for a fact this is a doable game. The hardest part being that it doesn't play nice when it comes to. Come on. That's the pause button again. I don't understand. Don't understand. There we go. Time up. Time out. And we've lost. And it's as simple as that. And I'm afraid to say, I'm not prepared to play it again because I'm just going to get stuck in the same place. So, yeah, that was Sooty and Sweep. It would be okay if you could get up and down stairs. In fact, in strange to the way, they should have made the stairs more platform-esque, so it would have been easier to get up and down them. But anyway, I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.